All right, good morning, everybody. So just wanted to jump on and shout out to all the people who are on here who are pushing through in any way, who are tired, who maybe didn't sleep well last night, like myself, and are still showing up anyway. And I totally know the feeling of like, I don't want to. I'm tired. I'm cranky. I'm all the things, and I don't want to. And yet, you do it anyway. And I want to show up and be like, everything's great and grand and but it's not. Like, it's totally not. And after maybe more coffee, it will be. But like, here we are showing up anyway. And can we just get an applause for that, please? Applaud yourself, pat yourself on the back, hug yourself. Like if nobody's applauding for you, because I am. Because I know what it takes to show up anyway when you're freaking exhausted. Okay? And for whatever reason, if you didn't sleep well or maybe struggling with a mental spiral or overthinking or whatever that is, like I hear you, I see you, I feel you. And I am giving you a giant hug right now. And maybe even a kiss too. Okay? Because it's not freaking easy, my friends. Got it? And so this morning when I went for a quick swim, I saw a hummingbird, and it's always like, enjoy the lightness of life. And it's like, yeah, so easy to do, except for we have all these other like pressures on us to perform, to produce, to make money, to have food, to like provide for ourselves, and it's exhausting. Okay? When you're doing it alone. And so, and all that being said, it's like, well, open up to not doing it alone, right? Open up to support. Yes. Okay. And I think I want to say pay attention to the support that's trying to reach you that you might be missing. Okay. Whether that's spiritual support in the spiritual realm, talking to your guides, talking to your angels, physical support coming in that you might be pushing away. Okay. And always a reminder to declare out to the world, out to the universe, to declare out that which you need, that which you desire. Okay. And then open up to receiving that. Because so many times we think we have to go get that thing ourselves, go do it ourselves, all the things. And like the universe is trying to bring in support. So can we remember that? Because I have to remember that too, because I do stand in my own way with that. And that's something I'm releasing. Okay. So all that being said, I am recording some content for my subscribers on Substack. So if you are not yet over there, go subscribe. And within the monthly paid subscription, which supports my work in a huge way, okay? And if you're a friend of mine, I do expect you to be supporting my work, especially if you're seeing all these videos and never liking, never commenting, or never spending $11 for a paid Substack subscription. Like, if your friends aren't supporting you, what are we even doing here, right? If we're not supporting our friends. Okay, totally in a mood this morning. So anyway, yes, for that $11 a month, cancel at any time, you get at least one guided meditation. You get other paid content, videos, or exclusive content, videos, articles, all the things, okay? And I've taught meditation and breath work for a really long time, since like 2011 probably. And so I definitely know how to guide someone through a powerful heart opening, powerful clearing out, releasing, manifestation stuff, getting clear on what you truly desire, all of that. And if you're not doing meditation, your inner work, and all you're doing is absorbing content and then spitting it out like you've embodied it, you haven't. Because the embodiment is the piece that so many are missing that I too, at parts in my journey, was missing. And still some days I'm not embodied in my full truth. I'm like I'm almost like poking my heart right now. I'm like tapping my heart right now. That just brought back a little bit of a PTSD memory from something with my ex. Years and years and years ago, like 2005 timeframe, 2008 timeframe. Wow. Okay. Anyway, we'll go into that later. That's for me to lean into. So, what do I want to say? All the things, my friends. I appreciate your support. Thank you for being here. Get on over my Substack. Please do subscribe. Like, you'll get an email where you can then go into and choose a paid subscription. You can do a free subscription, whatever the thing is. But like, we need to be supporting one another for sure. Okay, I think that's my rant this morning. Sorry this wasn't a little more motivational, inspirational, but that's all I got. Okay, back to work, off to work, all the things, then a workout. I am gonna push through, and then I'm gonna collapse at some point this afternoon into some rest. But yeah, like, and you know what I'm going to say though? I'm like, even though we have no other choice but to push through, so many times I feel better on the other side of pushing through than if I would have just allowed myself to rest and showed up later to do all of this. Like, push through first and then rest. That's how I feel. Okay. I'll see y'all very soon. Let me know your thoughts, insights, comments below.